Put the little hand raise in the comments if you check the Bitcoin price first thing when you wake up. Is that the first app that you pick up on your phone? Open it, check the Bitcoin price. Drop a little hand raise emoji in the chat, okay? In the comments. And let's talk about this. Also, where is your like Bitcoin wallet or Bitcoin exchange where you have your Bitcoin balance? And then where is your price checking app? Where is it in relation to where your fiat bank account app is? Is it on the same screen? Are they right next to each other? Do you have to swipe between them? And then ask yourself this: do you open your bank account app, your fiat bank account app, right after you check Bitcoin price? Because I would say you want to start squeezing those two things together. You want to start squeezing those two things together. Bitcoin isn't, it's not a side thing that it's like, it's not a lottery ticket. It's not a lottery ticket that like you wake up and you're hoping for it to be like, oh, $5,000 higher, $10,000, $15,000 higher. Like those days are fun and exciting. And this isn't even like a, oh, don't check the Bitcoin price like video. Like it's the opposite of that. It's the opposite of that. It's like check it with intentionality and check it with understanding where it fits in your personal finances. Check the price, check your Bitcoin balance, and then check your fiat bank account balance. And all of that, honestly, checking all of that before you open social media is already better for you. That's already better for you. But I would say that checking your fiat bank balance in even right after or right before you check the Bitcoin price and check the Bitcoin wallet balance is even better because because for a lot of people that get into Bitcoin still, it's still Bitcoin is still kind of the side investment. It's like a side investment that they're excited about, but it hasn't fully transitioned in their mind like over to money. It hasn't transitioned over to money. And you're like the dope like you go to work and you get direct deposit to the fiat balance and then for a lot of you that are like stacking a lot of Bitcoin, then the surplus from that month pushes over to Bitcoin, which is awesome. And that fully makes sense. Like that's you're living in the reality of like Bitcoin as a savings account, fiat dollars as a checking account. Like that's awesome. That's awesome. And that's like the again, we're Bitcoin personal finance advice hasn't been around for a long enough time. So we're literally all writing it live right now. We're writing it live right now. The United States, you haven't had to deal with a hard currency and a weak currency in the United States before. And the bank account, like the tools to transfer money around haven't been as good as they are now. And so when you check the price, then go check your fiat bank account balance, and then let that refresh you being excited about work and being excited about the value that you're bringing to that day and attaching you basically like you are getting paid in Bitcoin. Like you are getting paid in Bitcoin. It's all Bitcoin. All the way up and down it's Bitcoin. We talk a lot all the time about like everyone is having to decide, how much Bitcoin do they hold, how many dollars do they hold. Great. So start to check both those numbers back to back. Start to check them both back to back to smooth out the friction between the two because it's the same. It's the same. And every day that you can hold Bitcoin instead of dollars is a plus EV day. That's positive. That's positive. And so the like when you've been saving Bitcoin for a long time, that's great. Like you crush that part. You crush that part. And so you're checking the price, the exchange rate for the world to like catch up to you. The other way that you can like force the world to catch up to you is to continue to break down the friction between dollars and Bitcoin, like functionally in your head. And so what I do is like I put my fiat checking account balance and my fiat checking app and my Bitcoin app right next to each other. I put them right next to each other at the top of my home screen. And then I put like a budgeting, like my spreadsheets app that I like track our budget and track our overall net worth and track all that on it because that's how I set the intentionality. And then I set same thing. I have my I have my Apple Wallet and I have my Bitcoin wallet right next to each other because I'm trying to create the association in my mind that like I'm moving off of dollars onto Bitcoin. My life, like my personal finances, my family, we are moving off of fiat onto Bitcoin, and that's what separates it from other investments. So if you still have your like Bitcoin exchange and Bitcoin price app kind of embedded with your stocks, embedded with your investments, I would challenge you to like break the app out and put it next to your banking app. Put your banking app and your Bitcoin apps right next to each other, and because that association every morning of checking both apps together is what's going to kind of continue you on this journey of like Bitcoin becoming money in your life.